Galera, os cortes do SEEEL estão saindo agora, o programa vai ser legendado e os cortes também vão ser legendados, mas esses aqui a gente vai soltar 100% em inglês pra vocês acompanharem logo, mas muito em breve vai ter legenda tanto aqui nos cortes quanto no programa na íntegra, beleza? Curte aí. So talking about projects, I see you make some project to this end of the year, is something like a reality show and coaching. Tell me about it.
Again, it's the same thing. I'm here to change shit. Like, I want to experiment. So the first episode is a bit more expensive because I had to overblow the budget to see, just in case that it would run over. Because I want like a cameraman there. I need to pay for the bootcamp facility. Shout out to Ace Bootcamp because they're helping us. They're giving us a discount. So
Ace Bootcamp?
Ace Bootcamp.
Yeah,
You know, Tata's?
Tata, yeah.
They're giving us a discount so we can run this experiment. And the idea is like, I want to run a talent development program. But I can't do it for free because, for example, I want Jocko on there. And I'm not going to say, Jocko, come here and coach these guys for free. I mean, he would, to be honest, but I don't work like this. You know? Like, if I say, Jocko, come to the bootcamp and coach people for free, he would say, yeah, sure, okay, I have time. You know, yeah.
I'll do that for you.
Yeah. It's the same as him coaching. It's like, oh, yeah, I could earn $1 billion being a doctor, but anyway. But I want to pay him, right? I need to pay for him. I need to pay for the camera crew. I need to pay for the bootcamp. But the idea is like, the initial idea was a reality show. I think it's not so good because Gillette, if they do another one, it'll be like a poor man's Gillette. And I don't want to just do it for entertainment. I want to do something that captures people's stories, something that is actually entertaining. So it's going to be a story of improvement in the 7 days. Why they came here.
7 days.
7 days.
Okay.
It's going to be 7 days, food, drink, everything provided, computer, sleeping, everything. And I'm going to be there the whole time.
They will sleep in the boot camp?
They will sleep in the boot camp.
It's 24 hours,
24 hours available,
day.
and I will be there too.
Okay.
And I will stream maybe 4 or 5 hours a day there, and I'll also coach them the whole day. And the idea is I want to capture the experience of, okay, why they're there, what's their journey, and what can us as coaches do to help them reach that potential. Some of them are coming in as coaches, some of them are coming in as players, like people that want to be coaches, right? So it'll be a lot of education, and we want to capture the education part too. So like the way I'm thinking right now is I want to capture the education and like teach the audience that watch the episode about the game too, you know, at the same time. So it'll be a very different type of like edu docu-series, reality show. And I'm trying to convince the guys that made Behind the Stars to come and do it. And higher stuff. So it's going to be like, for example, okay, say person A comes in. Okay, I come from Higienopolis. I really want to be a pro player. This is my story. And then we guide them through and we tell the story.
Higienopolis was very specific.
Yeah.
There's no one from there. It's the first one that came to my mind.
No. I know. It was very specific.
Yeah.
Who will be with you in the staff to teach the
It'll be
bootcamp?
me, but Tio Ben will come, the Kaboom coach.
Oh.
Jocko will come and Tokas will drop by too.
Whoa,
But it'll be
nice.
like I want to capture their story and I want to make it a seven episode docu-series, one for every day, to kind of capture the improvement, what they learned, how they feel about the thing, and yeah, it's gonna be a bit different from like a prize or something like this.
Hey, you asked that you don't have a prize to the win in the end. It's a process.
Yeah, and they will pay too. These are paid customers, right? But I want to see.
Oh, you pay.
They're paying, I think, 6K reais per person.
Okay.
So
How many persons are in the
there's up to 13, but we've filled 5 right now.
5? Okay.
So there's still people available.
7. You have 7 vacancies.
8 vacancies, 7 to 8 vacancies.
Okay.
But the idea is like, you know, we'll see the budget, we'll see how much it costs. Like, for example, I think like a cameraman per day for 2 people is like 3 or 4K. It's something like this. And then
A good one, yeah.
yeah. I mean, and then I'm thinking, do I need a host? Like, do I need a female host? I was talking to you about this, right?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how much it's going to cost. And then if there's some left over, or if there's a lot left over, I could organize some like prize pool for like most improved and maybe give them back some of their money, or you know, we'll see. But the objective is, if we know how much it costs, if it's very successful, if people like the show, then I might do another one or more for much cheaper, you know?
Yeah.
But for now, I don't know how much anything's going to cost. So
Like he's running sponsorless. Like the
Yeah.
only sponsor
but
is
I didn't tell you this. I'm working with Pedro Nordskog. He's going to be my talent talent manager, and he was the head of operations for Yes Theory. He's a Brazilian. He's a very, very big YouTube channel, 10 million plus subscribers.
What's his name?
Yes Theory. His name is Pedro Nordskog.
Yeah, I know.
But he recently left Yes Theory, and he's gonna work on the marketing side of things and try and get us sponsors for. And shout out to Pedro. He's fucking incredible. This guy for the process as well as the show. And if we're successful, we're able to find partners, then we will we'll see the
Step it
operation
up.
cost and step it up and provide more.
How you create that idea? How that idea comes to you, and why you do that?
I mean, I'm always thinking about business and content and coaching, and I was like, why is no one doing this? Like, the reason I don't stream right now is because, like, I think if you want to do content, it can't be the same. You can't be the same as other people. It needs to be better and bigger and smarter and more innovative. That's why I came up with the process, you know.
Yeah.
Like an English-themed, an English-speaking podcast for Brazilians talking to a global audience. That draws a lot of very unique sponsors that want to talk to English-speaking Brazilians specifically.
Yeah.
And I can tell the story globally, right? I can tell people's stories globally. Like if I can get a big name there, like TT, I really want him there. I think he said that he would come on actually. His story, not just in Brazil, he's a legend.
Yeah.
But for me, like
It's
this,
unbelievable.
his story needs to be told everywhere. For me,
It's unbelievable.
yeah, it's really unbelievable. Really
No,
unbelievable.
the last part is unbelievable.
What is
The fighting part is unbelievable.
fighting?
Yeah.
You don't know.
fighting.
You don't know.
The boxing part.
Yeah.
No, the part that I think is the most unbelievable is that I know him from quite some time. He's
Yeah,
a personal
he's-
friend, and he was an older guy like me, like his first generation.
Yeah.
But the drive he has is something unheard
Yeah,
of.
but
I never saw that on any player.
Even coming back, bro. Like I
Yeah, yeah.
respect him so much because I heard about his story. But when I said he was gonna come back and play, I was like, "You're gonna risk your whole legacy for this."
I say this to him in this chair.
And and he was like a master, bro. Not that he cares. I think he had another account. He's climbing it now. He's almost challenger, I think. So he's actually a lot
know.
better. So he's probably not try harding. But I was looking at his solo queue games and I was like, watching his stream. I
And
was
he
like,
hates solo queues. He hates solo
Yeah.
queues so bad.
but he's grinding now. He's
Yeah.
actually trying. But before I was watching, I was like, God, this guy's like really bad. you know? But he did because he's like this story is so like
just
unbelievable. You
in
know?
the space of 3 years, he learned how to sing, and was like, do you know that guy that was like the rapper that was on Belo Horizonte?
Yeah.
He actually did some things with him.
Yeah.
He was like, he was not the best singer of all, but he could like pull it off, you know.
That's
could-
fucking cool.
Even pulling it off, I would never pull it off.
Yeah.
Maybe Shabby because he had some.
No.
Yeah.
I would never pull off like singing in 1 year. And the fighting part is terrifying because he actually like was training like a pro fighter.
Yeah.
Everything he do,
It's
he
like,
do with everything.
Yeah.
He puts his
but it's not
soul
like
in that.
symbolic. It really,
Yeah.
the drive makes other players around him play better just because they know he's
But
giving it
I
all.
respect that so fucking much. That's how I think content should be too. You know.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
is a guy that has his priorities too. For example, it's not like he's just like I'll do everything in my life for this. No, he respects himself. Something I don't know if you know about the clock joke. They told you that.
No.
It was unbelievable but amazing. When he was on Flamengo, I suffered it. I was one of the first like victims. He said that he had his life, his compromise. He's an older guy, yeah, but like he needs to do his academy. He needs to take care of his health.
Academy.
No, academy, no, gym.
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 Academy.
Yeah.
Needs to go to gym. So he said, guys, I need to have time for this. So my scream can't go above 8 p.m. I can't stay here above 8 p.m. at this facility because it was away from his house too. So 8 p.m. I'm gonna go home.
I respect that.
And then, like, everyone said, oh, okay, 8 p.m. go home. The first scream that actually got delayed to 8 p.m., he paused the game and went home.
I fucking respect that.
And, like, he just said that. He just showed the clock to the coach. I know the clock at the time. The coach that was the time. He just showed the clock and went home. paused the screen and went home. And no one said anything. Because they knew, he already warned. Like, it was not like oriented. But when he says, let's stop 8 p.m., people
I think him and I would get into an argument. But
yeah, but he would go home anyway. At this screen. But yeah, this is they call that the sign of daddy. As I calls that, because when he say that to clock, it's over.
no, but like it's also because he had so much leverage.
Yes.
Like back then, because he was like he was the star player, he won so many titles. I think it's not easy to do this. I think it's not easy to do this.
Yeah. One of a kind.
But yeah, that's my point, you know? Like that's why I came up with the idea. I was watching Gillette and I was watching Sir Skitty. It was so bad. I love this guy.
No, so Skitty is unbelievable.
And I was watching Jocko with his sunglasses. I was watching and I was like, this is like so funny. But why don't we make a more serious one?
Yeah.
And then I came up with the idea. But now we're still looking for people. I probably have 7 at least, so we can rent 1 room instead of 2. We can do it that way as well. But we'll see. We'll see how many people are interested. It's still like a month away, you know. So.
The inscriptions, you know, the inscriptions don't exist.
The applies are
the applies going to what in data. Until when you can go apply?
It's whatever.
Inscription for screenshot.
Like the plan's already made, kind of. The details not so much. It depends on like how many people come, right? People just message you on Insta, and it like I'm not even checking in detail. They have to pay in advance, because what I learned in Brazil is like. I got scammed a lot, actually.
Seriously?
Yeah, I helped
here in Brazil.
A lot, bro. I also helped a bunch of people on Twitter, for free, money. Yeah, I mean, thing is, okay. What you need to understand about me is like, okay, this is another story. My hobby, one of my hobbies is charity.
Okay,
like literally, I don't like I don't watch like cartoons or, you know.
Watch movies,
I can
watch
vouch
series.
I can vouch to that.
Yeah, like I literally, because I sometimes, and this is kind of cringe, my team knows this too, and they told me not to tell people because they'll think I'm a sociopath, but I'll confess. I don't have time to watch like anime and cartoons. So
he doesn't know Yu Yu Hakusho. He asked me who are the 4
I know
of them.
Goku. I know Goku. Anyway,
Anyway,
don't know.
Yeah, that's
so
fucking amazing.
everyone starts talking about it, especially in esports, you know. So then, if it's a really, really, really important anime or cartoon, I'll go to Google and I'll type the anime and I'll read the plot.
You are a sociopath.
But it's only because, yeah, maybe. But it's only because like I want to kind of fit in and I want to hear what they're talking about. And I was like, is it really that good? And it feels like such a big time saver. Instead of watching like 60 hours of content, I can read something in like 30, 40 minutes and understand everything that happened. I'll be like, okay, that's a cool story. And that's it, you know? And I spend that time doing something else. So yeah, I actually don't have many hobbies. I play poker. I like poker. And so, don't look at me like that.
No,
Look that way, Sean. So, yeah. Yeah, no, actually, this is a thing. And then I would like read and memorize and remember. So I can at least know what's going on in the conversation, you know? I always say I didn't watch, but I know what's happening, you know? So anyway, one of my hobbies is charity. And I stopped giving to charities because of Brazilians, actually.
Why? Scam?
Did I tell you this or no?
Not in this situation. I saw it.
Okay, so I gave like tens of thousands of reais away since I came here. Even even in Cibo Lao, I think I gave like 5 or 6K, something like this, you know, like it's like what I do for fun, literally. It's like, okay, I made a difference today. That's great. Let's get back to work. So one day, something I hate is people telling me how to use my money.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because these people that tell me how to use my money, they don't work as hard as me. Like, I know that.
And it's your money. You do everything
it's
you
my
want with
fucking
your money.
So go fuck yourself if you're telling me how to use my money.
If you want to burn your money, your money.
Exactly. So, I don't tell people that I give charity. I don't tell, only my closest friends know from like receipts, or if it's like a public donation thing. I think publicly I've given away at least 15K, at least. But privately more, you know? Privately more. So, I and this has been for many years, you know. And so I was doing this stream where I was giving coaching away, and my coaching hourly is like 110 euros an hour normally, and that's cheap, by the way. So have some respect on that. It's actually cheap. But then because most of my clients are Europeans, pro players, you know, I don't work with regular people often. But then I was like, okay, like Brazilians can't afford it, so I'll do one for like 200 reais an hour, right? And I'll give all that money to charity. So I started a stream and I started coaching. And I had a bunch of people like communists and stuff like go on my Twitter, retweet my shit and say, this guy's farming money in Brazil. And I was planning to like give the money away, you know? So I got so fucking annoyed. I just said, this is for charity. I gave all the money. Then I never gave charity again.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because so I got so fucking annoyed at this, you know? Like this attitude of, like they deserve the money. They didn't do shit, you know?
Brazilians sadly
Yeah.
have.
So then instead of giving money publicly, I lent out some money to some people that needed help. Rio Grande do Sul, like some people that were struggling with some stuff. And then I never got the money back except from one person. So from then on, I just don't give money anymore.